I'ma see with my kids. Bitch, I'm a mother.
What is up, y'all? It's Mari. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. As y'all see by the title, I am back and I went through a lot. But before we get into everything, child, we gotta get ready. We are going to Zaria's 25th birthday dinner at Nala some restaurant ATL, child. It's 3:36 and I'm a little behind. Probably like, girl, when you had the baby, why'd you stop vlogging? Because I had a baby. Like, come on. Really didn't even pick up the camera the last like month or two of my pregnancy. Like, it was just too much. But nonetheless, we completed the pregnancy. We had a healthy baby, and y'all probably wondering how my birth story went, all the things. How did I even go into labor? Like, because I mean, if I watch somebody, I would want to know all these things too. So I'm here to answer some of those things for you and about postpartum, all the things. So before we get into that, let me do my brows. Okay, so first things first, how did I go into labor, or was I induced? I went into labor, but I didn't know I was in labor. My water had broke, right? So it was like that night, and just say 3 a.m. It felt like my underwear was wet, but I was like, no, that's not, it's not. So the next morning, I ignored it, and I woke up the next morning, they were wet, and I was like, no, this ain't no water break. I would feel if my water broke, right? That's why y'all need to stop telling pregnant women, you'll know. I didn't know a daggone thing. After that, right, I'm like, get out the shower, fresh, clean new underwear, right? Fresh and clean, dry. I'm going to go make myself some breakfast, and I just feel water running down my leg, and I'm like, that's weird. I don't know what that's from, but that's definitely not my water, because that's not it. So I go upstairs and I call my mom. I think my water broke, but you know, I don't know. Like, I don't think that's it. Oop, pause. Before I called my mom, I called my OBGYN, and I'm like, hey, is there any way to tell that my water broke without going to the hospital? And they're like, no. And I explained it to her. She's like, yeah, you need to go to the hospital. And I was like, okay, but can I, like, there's no way I can tell, because I don't want to go up in here and waste my time. And they send me back home. I just don't feel like going through that today, and I'm hungry. So I'm like, okay, fine. Mind you, I had just got the shower. I ain't even got myself ready. I ain't even got myself a sausage, egg, and cheese first. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta go a mess and hope they keep me. On my way at the hospital, I stop at the gas station, get me some snack for the hospital, just in case I did have to stay. Then I also stopped at Starbucks on the way, and then someone paid for our Starbucks, which is crazy. We get to the hospital and they put me in triage, and they test the fluids or whatever, and they're like, yeah, that's amniotic fluid, your water did break. So I'm like, y'all need to stop telling pregnant women, you'll know. I indeed didn't know. I felt this could be it, but also, like, I feel like so gaslit about everything else throughout the pregnancy. That's normal. I'm like, what if this is just discharge, or I peed on myself and I don't even know? And it started to almost set in, so I was like, oh shoot. And there's like, yeah, we're actually gonna get you a room ready for labor and delivery. And I'm like, oh, this is happening. For a while, we were just kind of chilling, sitting in the labor delivery room. Nothing was really happening. I wasn't having contractions or anything. But after a couple of hours, they're like, you're still not having contractions. You should be having contractions by now since your water broke. So they give me Pitocin. And the Pitocin wasn't really doing much. And they were just like, we can increase the dosage every hour or every 2 hours. I really can't remember. If you're a nurse, like, you probably know this, right? So they were like, we can increase the dosage as long as you're reacting to it well, right? But baby wasn't reacting to it well on their end. The thing about Jace throughout my entire pregnancy, he was really active sometimes, and then at night he was really active at night, but throughout the day he would not move. He wouldn't do nothing, child. Like, and they were like, yeah, he needs to be moving every hour at least 7 to 10 times, and I'm like, ooh, he ain't doing that. So I had already went to the hospital prior, because he wasn't moving that much, and they did an ultrasound. He's sitting there like this, looking at us looking at him looking at us, looking at him. So I'm not really worried, because I'm like, he done gave the hospital staff hell, he done gave the OBGYN hell, he done gave all the physicians hell. I'm like, I'm not really worried about it, because this is his thing. We know him, like, this is his thing. He don't want to move. They increased it a little bit, but then it's certain points where heart rates start dropping, But by the time they increase it a little bit, I am feeling contractions. I'm like, I'm feeling contractions heavy. I'm like, oh baby, I don't know about this. Contractions I was feeling, y'all, I'm not gonna hold you. In the moment, I knew I wasn't having no more kids. Like, it clicked for me. I said, oh, I understand what's going on, and I'm not gonna do this again. Thank you. Through each contraction, I'm sitting here like, Nexplanon, IUD, pill, which one is it gonna be? Like, I'm sitting here contemplating the birth control I better get on, because I'm not playing no more. After that, his heart rate does drop, right? And they're like, okay, we're kind of worried that his heart rate is dropping and he's not reacting well to the Pitocin. Maybe the umbilical cord is around his neck or something. And we encourage a C-section. At this point, they're not even recommending. They're like, we're gonna do a C-section. We don't want to have you continue to labor naturally and something goes wrong. So at that point, they're just like, we're gonna call the anesthesia team in here. I think that's what they call it. Child, I erased it off from my mind. We're gonna call the anesthesia team in here, and they're gonna give you the epidural, and then you're gonna get prepped. You lay a hairnet. Your husband gonna get prepped, and you're going to the operating room. And the epidural is such a weird feeling, y'all. I didn't want to get it because I didn't want no needle going in my back, so I originally wasn't gonna get it. But it's such a weird feeling. They're like, don't move. And by the way, tickle, tickle, tickle. It just tickled. I'm extremely ticklish. I don't know. By this time, YD is absolutely like sitting there nervously, and he's starting to feel sick, all type of stuff. And I'm really not paying him no mind. Am I gonna live? Let me know now. Like, that's really what I want to ask the nurses. One of the nurses I had, she was absolutely amazing. I don't remember her name. Erin? I don't know. I don't remember her name, but she was absolutely amazing. While I was having the contraction, I kept wanting to sit on the toilet because it helped. Like, I just kept wanting to go to sit on the toilet. But I had those little monitors on me to where they were monitoring the baby and each contraction. So I was sitting on the toilet, and she's sitting like squatting on the floor, holding it. And I'm just like, girl, you a soldier, because I couldn't do the job. I'd be like, you know what? She getting on my nerves. She got an attitude. She want to sit on the toilet. I don't want to sit in the bathroom with her. And I'm sitting here squatting by the crotch area and coochie in my face. And so I can do my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much. One of the nurses, she was alright. She was looking for the IV. The very first nurse, as soon as I got in the room, she was looking for the IV, kept sticking me, veins turning, colors, I'm bruising up actively. I feel it is hurting. She gets, blood is squirting out everywhere, and she just leaving the needles on the bed. And she's like, okay, let's try again, leaving the needles on the bed. And my mama like, what's wrong with her? She talking about, I got ADHD. Fix it. Unhave it. Nothing against my girlies with the ADHD. I probably got undiagnosed ADHD. That's why I'm talking so fast. Now, I ended up having to get the C-section. And then after the C-section, everything just went smoothly. The scar is practically almost gone. Oh, that's what went wrong. This story is all over the place, and I am so sorry. Kinda. I'm still in a rush. Went wrong, and why his heartbeat started to drop a little bit. I think something that played a part in it. Telling them I felt like I had to poop, and they were just like, we can give you something in your IV to help, da, da, da. And it was something. It wasn't a perk. Something. Oh, fentanyl. That's what it was. It was the stuff y'all favorites be on. Let me stop. Like, that's what like went wrong. Hey, editing Mari here for a small commercial break. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I have not thought about it at all, because I just kind of erased that from my mind and was like, okay, I did that, accomplished, done. But now that I'm sitting here actually thinking about it, it was 100% the fentanyl. After doing some research now, fentanyl is typically given in early parts of labor. It can cause drowsiness, nausea, itching, and slowing the baby's breathing if given too closely to delivery, making timing crucial. I was probably near delivery, y'all, and it slowed the baby's heart rate, which caused the C-section. Baby's heart rate was fine before the fentanyl. Baby's heart rate was not fine after the fentanyl. So the determining factor is 100% the fentanyl. Disclaimer, I ain't a nurse, I ain't a physician, I ain't got no credentials behind my name. But anyway, back to regular scheduled program. Because after that, she was like, you're gonna feel like you're swimming. She wasn't wrong. I did feel like I was kind of like swimming at first. Like, whenever it first like went into my fluids, I was just kind of like, But after that, it lasted like 30 seconds. I kid you not. And I was like, yeah, this. I don't even know why I said yes to that. And that's kind of where everything went downhill. So I'm not telling y'all what to do, but don't get there. But you know, somebody got to go through it for the team, and I guess that was me. But yeah, and that's how we got to the C-section. And turns out the umbilical cord was not around his neck. He had it in his hand, tugging on it. It went by fast. I was just kind of laying out on the table like, Jesus, will you take me? I can't feel nothing anyway. Why did you take pictures of my stomach while they were doing what they were doing? Because I want to see, like, I don't think it's fair. I want to see what's going on. Like, I want to see my stomach wide open. I'm never gonna see that again. So like, I want to see. That is my birth story, sped up in 2x speed, maybe 1x. I mean, child. But yeah, I'm here to tell the story, and we have our little Jace, and we good. He actually I'm 1 month old, so I'm 1 month postpartum. Shout out to me. Shout out to my girl Anxiety. Okay, so they didn't tell you nothing about that. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you, they always warn you about postpartum depression. Don't get depressed, don't get sad, you know. They always warn you about your depression. And I ain't never had depression. So I was bracing myself for depression. I'm looking it up. Postpartum depression, things to help, how to recognize it. I didn't have to recognize it. She tapped her friend and tag teamed her friend Anxiety in. And she sent another op. I'm always thinking something is going to happen. I don't trust nobody. But y'all know I ain't trust people before anyways. But no one warned you about that. No one tells you it's not just postpartum depression. It's also postpartum anxiety. So if you start feeling super anxious, and I wish I would have known more about that. I would have heard more about anxiety, because I have a control issue anyway. I have a I want to know everything issue. So I would have been more prone to be like, you know what, this might be something I should watch out for. And no one told me when you got an epidural, you can't shower, like take an actual shower with water, running water for like a day. Like, I wanted to get out of birth. Y'all done opened my stomach up to the max. Y'all done seen all of me today. I just want to take a bath. Okay, I just want to take a shower. They talking about you can't do, yeah, you don't have to wait. So it was almost 48 hours, 2 days, because I didn't even get to the first day. Well, no, it wasn't a whole 48. I'm exaggerating, but it was a lot. You wanna have kids, be prepared for it all. Postpartum has been okay. I'm ready to get this over with. I'm counting down the days, and I don't even know when there's an end date. That's the worst part, not knowing when there's an end date, and just feeling slightly angry at everybody. Like, why do I want to choke you? Why do I want to do that? Do I want to put my hands on you because you said, how's your baby doing? Mink. Like, you know, like, I don't know. Like, as I see the baby, it's getting riled up. So no one told you those things, and you know, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it so real. This is technically my first night out postpartum. I done pumped all the milk I could pump. Got 13 ounces in the fridge, okay? Okay, like, I feel like a cow. Moo. Did order a little cute little blazer dress from Fashion Nova. You know, my body ain't all the way back to where I would like it to be. It ain't all the way back. I just wanted to wear something that was still cute and still me, but you know, a little, we don't need it hugging every area, okay? Like, we don't need it too tight, okay? Because not too tight, not too tight. I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. I'm gonna get my outfit on because I'm already running late. I would do it with y'all.
Money, hold on, gotta cut a lot of order, dollars, quarters, wrist, water, reach, water, bitch, on a wanna, come on, holla, hey, I'm a stunner, summer, minute, Hunter, cook up, hey,
Too dark in here. They can't be
pop it, sippin' acorn, rich nigga A1, baby, like that acorn, baby, butter pecan, bringing that on a refund, bringing that back till I see the sun, fuck this other shit, get on that knee.
We doing karaoke. Oh, y'all, this is my piss. I'll take no more. Hey, Dominique! Cause in this moment, I just feel so alive. What y'all trying to do? 5, 6, 7, 8 ounces in my bank account. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ounces. Girl, Brandy, go to jail. Somebody real is your problem. They know. Attention, I'ma need you to face front. You don't want smoke with me, this is a lace.
Personally,
Y'all, so I am eating. I just took my shower. I'm winding down. I know I should be eating this late, but YD made me some little tacos with the little vegan meat. I'm not vegan. I'm not vegetarian. I used to be. Like, I wasn't eating meat at one point, but that is no more. Give me the meat. But these little Beyond Steak, whatever this is so good, and it's super easy to make. I absolutely love it. It tastes like tacos to me, like regular normal smegula degular tacos. I'm currently editing too, watching Pop the Balloon. She had said he looked like Castanet. he funny looking. Pop the Balloon is so funny, y'all. It look like they're all going to different places. Some look like they're going to a business meeting. Some look like they're going to a job interview. This one girl look like she's about to go play tennis. Some look like they're going on dates. Some look like they're going to sleep. Like the last man, he thought he was it because he had on chrome heart, like a chrome heart shirt. Sir, it got a stain on it. Take this shirt off. Like, you look a mess. Every time a girl was like, yeah, it's just a fit for me, he was like, yes, it's the fit. It's the fit for everybody. Okay, you look like you going to sleep. This looks horrendous. The shirt look too little. The pants look too big, and they're like ski pants. Child, I really want to go back to the video so y'all can see, but I'm gonna just leave him alone for today. And you know another thing I hate about Pop the Balloon, they get to like the last second and they pop, and I feel Arlette's frustration because it's like, why did you pop? Like, you had all this time, and they're like, I just feel like we wouldn't have been good together. Nigga, you felt that a long time ago. Like, what's going on now? Sleep good. You sleep good. You sleep good. I know I'm not supposed to be talking to you because it's nighttime. I missed you for those 4 hours. Ready to go outside tomorrow? So let me tell you about your day tomorrow. You gotta go to the doctor. They're gonna do a 1-month checkup. They're gonna ask you to strip booty naked. Well, not butt booty naked, but you know, like to the diaper, because they're gonna weigh you again to make sure we feeding you and stuff. That's just protocol, okay? That's protocol. I know you didn't really like that last time because it's cold, but it's cold in the doctor's office to kill the germs. That's what that's for. So you don't want it. You don't want it to be germy, right? Why would you roll your eyes at me? But you gotta go. You gotta go. Then after that, you don't go again to your 3 months. I think, don't quote me. I don't know everything. I know it may look like it. I do kind of know a lot though. You got something to say? What you got to say? You're just hungry. Okay, yeah, I understand. I don't like being hungry either. But like crying over a bottle, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I don't know. Like if I cried over a bottle, you know, like it'll look a little funny. Like they'll send me to a class. But hey, I guess rules are different for y'all. You want me to sing you a song? Close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream a dream, get us out. Dream, 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 dream.
You probably ready to get up out of that.
By the way, I just want to say, y'all, he was crying because Daddy can't drive. I asked him, I said, Jace, cry if you ready to car ride and Daddy can't drive. Don't cry if you like the car ride. I want to get back in the car. He said, right, like, so he told me everything I need to know. I feel you. We back here together.
It's crazy how behind the camera you can create this false script.
You don't like it, huh?
My bro over here standing in this corner with this hoodie on.
Yo, is he good?
Bro, plotting over there in the corner.
Jace, go ahead and tell them Daddy can't drive. Go ahead, tell him. Tell him. What is up, y'all? So we gonna end the vlog right here, but his doctor's appointment did go good. It went better than the last one in my opinion, because the last one they asked me stuff like how many hours a day is he sleeping, how many diapers a day does he have, and mind you, I didn't have the information with me because I didn't have my app yet. I was writing it all down on a piece of paper that the hospital gave me. So I said, I don't know, we just met him. So they were looking at me like CPS on the way, babe. Stay right here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.